Alkaline water has steadily gained popularity in recent years, often touted as a secret weapon for achieving better health. From celebrity endorsements to health influencers and wellness blogs, claims about its remarkable benefits seem to be everywhere. But what does the science actually say? Is alkaline water truly a path to improved health, or is it just another wellness trend fueled by hype and clever marketing? To answer these questions, let's take a closer look at the facts, breaking down the chemistry, the research, and the real-world implications of drinking alkaline water. To begin, it's important to understand what alkaline water actually is. Water's acidity, or alkalinity, is measured on the pH scale, which ranges from 0 to 14. A pH of 7 is considered neutral, which is where pure water typically sits. Anything below 7 is acidic, and anything above 7 is alkaline, or basic. Alkaline water, therefore, is water with a pH higher than 7, often between 8 and 9.5, depending on the source or method of production. It can occur naturally, as with spring water that passes over rocks and picks up minerals, or it can be created artificially through a process called electrolysis, which uses an ionizer to raise the water's pH. Proponents of alkaline water suggest that it can neutralize acid in the bloodstream, boost metabolism, increase energy, slow the aging process, and even help prevent diseases like cancer. These claims are compelling, but to assess their validity, we need to turn to scientific evidence. Let's start with the body's natural acid-base balance. The human body is a marvel of regulation, especially when it comes to maintaining a stable internal environment. Blood pH, for example, is tightly controlled between 7.35 and 7.45. If it strays outside this narrow window, serious health consequences can result. The body achieves this balance through a combination of buffers in the blood, respiration, and kidney function. When you consume acidic or alkaline foods and beverages, your body compensates quickly, ensuring that your blood pH remains unchanged. This means that, under normal circumstances, what you drink or eat has little to no impact on your blood's pH. A 2016 review, published in the journal BMJ Open, examined the effects of dietary acid load and alkaline water on health outcomes. The researchers found that while certain foods can influence urine pH, they do not significantly affect blood pH in healthy individuals. The kidneys efficiently excrete excess acids or bases through urine, maintaining the body's internal equilibrium. This is why urine pH can fluctuate based on diet, but blood pH remains stable. Still, proponents argue that alkaline water can offer benefits beyond simply altering pH. Some suggest that it's more hydrating than regular water, thanks to its smaller molecular clusters, a claim often made by manufacturers of ionized water machines. However, this idea is not supported by scientific evidence. The structure of water molecules remains the same regardless of pH, and there is no credible research demonstrating that alkaline water is absorbed more efficiently or hydrates the body better than standard water. Hydration, of course, is crucial for health, and drinking enough water, regardless of its pH, supports nearly every bodily function, from temperature regulation to waste elimination. But when it comes to hydration, alkaline water does not appear to offer any unique advantages. A 2016 study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition compared the hydration status of athletes consuming alkaline water versus regular water. The results showed no significant difference in hydration markers between the two groups. Another area of interest is the potential effect of alkaline water on bone health. Some studies have suggested that a high dietary acid load, primarily from animal proteins and processed foods, could lead to calcium loss from bones, increasing the risk of osteoporosis. The acid ash hypothesis posits that eating more alkaline foods or drinking alkaline water might help preserve bone density. However, large-scale reviews, such as one published in 2011 in the journal Nutrition Journal, have found little evidence to support this theory. The authors concluded that increasing dietary alkalinity does not significantly affect calcium balance or bone health in healthy adults. There are, however, a few specific situations where alkaline water may have a measurable effect. For instance, Some research suggests that alkaline water with a pH of 8.8 can help deactivate pepsin, the main enzyme responsible for acid reflux. A 2012 study published in the journal Annals of Otology, Rhinology, and Laryngology found that alkaline water could provide temporary relief for patients with acid reflux by neutralizing stomach acid. However, this is a targeted effect and does not imply broader health benefits for the general population. Another area where alkaline water has been studied is in the context of exercise recovery. Some small studies have examined whether alkaline water can help reduce blood lactate levels after intense physical activity. For example, a 2010 study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that athletes who consumed alkaline water experienced slightly lower blood viscosity after exercise, which could theoretically aid in recovery. However, the sample sizes were small, and the findings have not been consistently replicated in larger, more rigorous trials. It's also important to consider the safety of alkaline water. For most healthy adults, drinking alkaline water in moderation is unlikely to cause harm. However, excessive consumption, especially of artificially alkalized water with very high pH, could potentially lead to alkalosis, a condition in which the body's pH becomes too alkaline. Symptoms of alkalosis can include nausea, muscle twitching, hand tremors, and confusion. People with kidney disease or those taking medications that affect kidney function should be particularly cautious, as their bodies may be less able to regulate acid-base balance. In addition to health effects, it's worth examining the sources and quality of alkaline water. Naturally, alkaline water, such as that from mountain springs, often contains beneficial minerals like calcium, magnesium, and potassium. These minerals can contribute to your daily intake and support overall health. Artificially produced alkaline water, on the other hand, may lack these minerals unless they are added during processing. Some ionizers and water filters claim to enhance mineral content, but the actual amounts can vary widely. Cost is another factor to consider. Alkaline water is often significantly more expensive than regular bottled or tap water. Many brands market their products as premium, using sleek packaging and health claims to justify the higher price. However, given the lack of strong scientific evidence supporting unique health benefits, consumers should weigh whether the additional cost is justified. Environmental impact is also a consideration. The production and distribution of bottled alkaline water contribute to plastic waste and carbon emissions. Choosing tap water, which is subject to strict quality controls in many countries, is often a more sustainable and affordable option. Despite the lack of robust evidence for most of the claimed benefits, it's understandable why alkaline water has captured public interest. The idea of balancing the body's pH or detoxifying with a simple change in drinking habits is appealing. It taps into a broader desire for easy solutions to complex health challenges. However, it's important to approach such claims with a critical eye and to rely on well-conducted scientific studies rather than anecdotal reports or marketing materials. For those interested in optimizing health, the basics remain the same. Maintain a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Stay hydrated with clean water. Get regular physical activity. And manage stress. These foundational habits are supported by decades of research and have a far greater impact on health than any single beverage. That said, if you enjoy the taste of alkaline water or find it helps with specific issues like mild acid reflux, there's no harm in including it as part of your routine, provided you do so in moderation and are mindful of your overall diet and hydration. Just remember that alkaline water is not a cure-all, nor is it a substitute for evidence-based medical care. In summary, the science behind alkaline water is nuanced. While it can alter urine pH and may provide temporary relief for certain conditions like acid reflux, its impact on overall health is limited. The body's natural regulatory systems are highly effective at maintaining acid-base balance, and for most people, drinking regular water is sufficient to support hydration and health. Claims about alkaline water's ability to boost metabolism, slow aging, or prevent chronic diseases are not supported by strong scientific evidence. As with many health trends, it's important to separate fact from fiction and to make choices based on credible information. If you're considering adding alkaline water to your routine, consult with a healthcare professional, especially if you have underlying health conditions. Ultimately, the secret to better health lies not in a single product, but in a holistic approach that prioritizes balanced nutrition, physical activity, and overall well-being. In the end, water is essential for life, and staying hydrated is one of the simplest and most effective ways to support your health. Whether you choose regular water or alkaline water, what matters most is consistency and balance. By focusing on the fundamentals and staying informed, you can make choices that truly benefit your health without falling prey to empty promises or passing fads.